Okay, so a new day. I'm going to come back and actually look at something completely different now. I'm going to do a bit of work on the baby, just because it's a break from all that detail. I know I've got a lot of work to do on that trunk and on the adult leg. So this will give me a bit of a change. I've just got a piece of white paper there, normal printer paper, that I'm using kind of as a mixing palette. I'm just selecting colours that look about right to me for the baby, and I'm going to try some things out. I'm not going to my lightest lights yet. I'm looking at the mid-tone. That's just a bit of a brown going in there as well. But I swap and change colours a lot. As I see different things, I'll select a different colour from my set, and you see lots of different types of mixing going on. So it's definitely not going to be one colour that I'm using at all. And once again, you can see, especially for really large areas, that's when the pans are pretty much, for me, indispensable. They block it in so smoothly, so easily, without any blending other than actually the application of it. So you can see I can easily lighten a colour and then just blend into it. I can add a little bit of warmth to it. And it really is that easy. I'm being careful I'm not applying too much. That's the only thing. I'm not applying lots and lots of pastel. There's no dust really going around and blending it all into that pastel mat surface. The pastel mat is grabbing all of that pastel into the surface. So it's not all dust flying around. And this is, as you can imagine, it's a large drawing to be doing. And I'm working flat as well, so if there's going to be lots of dust, this is where I would have the problem. Now in front of me, in front actually of the adult's leg, that's where I've got a large extraction fan. And that's because, obviously being a professional artist, I use oils as well, and I've got, even with the odorless thinners, there's still fumes, even though I got windows around me, and there's obviously slight amount of dust. Some people are concerned about it, and I got the fan, extractor fan and filter at a really great price. I've got a YouTube video on it and talking all about the health aspects of pastels. So that's my little bit of safety. But as I said, compared to people using other types of papers and the way they use pastels as well, I produce virtually no dust whatsoever. Now sometimes I may not have the exact colour I want in the pans. You know, there's lots, with pan pastels there's lots and lots of colours in the range. And with the pencils you can have a set of, say, 72. That sounds like a heck of a lot, and when you see all those colours you think, oh, I've got every colour in the world. But you never have. So sometimes, like for this shadow, I wanted a specific colour, kind of a purpley blue, and my pencils matched it best. So that's what I'm using. and then you may find a little bit of the actual pan for the grey into that blue gives you just the amount of greyness to it that you want. So that's how I use the pans and the pencils and the sticks together. So you can influence, or I use them to influence other colours, but I don't use them to change the colour. So I'm not using yellow and blue to make a green. I'll be going in with a green, but then I may influence the colour a little bit towards the yellow with a yellow, or a little bit towards the blue with perhaps a glaze of a blue, but not using it like paint to actually make up base colours. If you're looking for more art resources, I've really got you covered. I've got a dedicated tutorial website, that's jasonmorgan.co.uk, lots of videos on there, ebook tutorials, you name it, it's on that site. I've got a Patreon art channel. So every month I put up brand new videos, and that could be pastel videos, oils, charcoals, they're full-length videos, and there's also photo references with the Easy Trace line art on there. I've got quite a few hundred people supporting me, and that's on Patreon. And also, if you're after even more reference photos, I got a dedicated website just packed with reference photos. I think there's about 900 on there at the moment. So that's wildlifeart-online.com. Now please, with my YouTube channel, new videos coming on here as well. If you can possibly subscribe to the channel, then you're never going to miss out on new videos.